Welcome back, YouTube. Today, I have this Bluetooth hands-free car kit. And basically what this does is you plug this into your cigarette lighter, and if you don't have a Bluetooth or auxiliary, or maybe you just have an old car that has a cassette player or CD player, and you want to use your phone's Bluetooth for anything for music or calling or anything like that. This also is a charger, so if you want to do anything like that, all you have to do is get one of these, plug it into your car, and you can actually listen to your music through your phone. And like all of the products that I have on my channel, I'll put it down in the description below so you can get a link for that. This is by Amir. And there it is. They actually have two different ones. This is kind of the smaller one. They have another one with like a wheel on the top. But there's your USB charging up here at the top. And pretty standard. You have forward, reverse, and also a little call button right here. The buttons don't feel too cheap, but this whole thing is plastic, so you have that. And then underneath here, you're going to have your little instructions. It tells you what to do. So here's a closer look at it. And up top you have an LED screen up there, shows volts and whatnot, but I'll show that later. It has a microphone, so if you want to use the microphone on here, it's for the calling feature on there. You can also charge it. It's a pretty fast charger. It uses the 3.4 amps, so that's a lot quicker than most 2 amp car chargers that has that. And here's a little bit more detail on how the charger actually works. So it is 3.4 amps, but that's together, and there's a chip inside that will divide it based on the needs, and you can only use the left USB port if you're using an iPad. So science. And you can also use a USB on here if you have music on any type of USB. It'll fit up here, and the max that you can put on there is a 32 gigs. So let's plug this in. So here I am in my car. Just turn the car on, and we'll plug this guy in. Go through the setup. There it is, says 12.4, saying that's the volts that you're getting through there. And then it's going to flash Bluetooth. And while that's flashing Bluetooth, grab your phone and go into your Bluetooth settings. Now you can see down here you have available devices that it's going to be picking up, and what you're going to be looking for is the C26S. I have my other OBD2 reader in there, but this is the one that you want. It might come up different from yours, but it should pop up for available devices unless you're around a bunch of other things. So the next step, what we have to do is we actually have to set the frequency on what your radio is going to be set to. So to do that, you press the silver button here over on the side, which is also your answer call and hang up button. So just hold that down. And right now it's at 88.2. I don't have 88.2. So you can press the other two buttons, the forward and backwards, to figure out what you want. 88.1 is a radio station I have, and 88.3 is just static. So that's what I want. So that's a radio station, 88.1, and 88.3 is pretty staticky, but you get the point. You have to find a radio station that's just static, so it's not interfering with anything. So now that you've set the radio station, and you have your car radio set to whatever it is, I have it on 87.9, and I also have this paired up to 87.9, and I have my Bluetooth, and it's already connected, so now we just have to start whatever song that we want to play. there you go. I am never going to give you up. So there you go. Now you can answer, receive calls, and have all of your music play through there. Or if you want to have your USB popped into there and you don't want to use your phone, you can do that. And just a few things. If you look on the side of it, like I showed you before, it has the forward, reverse, and the middle button. If you want to use those, like if someone's calling you on your Bluetooth, just press the middle button on there and you'll answer it, and the same button again and you'll end the call. And if you want to play and pause the music through this instead of using your phone, since a lot of these new laws saying you can't use stuff, what you're going to do is you're going to press the same button. It's the silver button. You're going to do that and it's going to pause and play your music. And if you want to adjust the volume, basically all you have to do is press and hold down the other two buttons. Either you want it up or you want it down. So press those two buttons, and that's pretty much it. If you want to switch songs, you just press it once, not hold it down, and that's everything. So now I actually have music in here without the need of putting 6 CDs in there or listening to the radio. So when it comes to quality, once you get everything up and going, I'll show you how it sounds, but if you can listen to this, it's a little bit of static just having it plugged in, and I have my Bluetooth on pause right now. So there's a little bit of static, and the best way to get around that is on your Bluetooth, make sure your Bluetooth volume is maxed out all the way up. So this device is maxed out all the way up, so it's giving the best signal. So when it plays, you don't have that staticky sound. So if you listen to it when it's played, so once you play it, you don't hear that static. But compared to if I were to turn it down, say what someone might have their Bluetooth volume at and they play it, and it's really quiet and you have to turn up your volume in the car, it's very staticky. So you can get a clear, nice signal as long as your Bluetooth on your device is turned up. So there you go, guys. That is how it sounds and how it's set up. And again, I'll put that product description down below just in case you want to grab yourself one of these bad boys for, I think they're about 10 bucks. Nice and cheap and simple. For me, I'm just putting this in before I do any kind of stereo upgrade, speaker upgrade, just because I don't want to listen to the radio. So have fun, guys, and I hope this helped you out if you already did buy one.